It's appropriate this is where we're gathering to have our demonstration about the right to protest, because as Brian alluded to before, we started a long time ago, 1854 in this state when we had the Eureka Rebellion, and out of that many gains were made. We became the first place in the British Empire to get one man, one vote. It wasn't given to us, it was because we stood up and agitated for those rights. First place in the world to get the 8-hour day. And still the construction unions are the leading front of the union movement in Victoria. And no doubt that's why they reenacted the ABCC, to tramp them down, but they weren't successful with it last time and they won't be successful this time. Because every time they attack us, we stick together and we unite and we have a go at what we're doing today. And I'm not going to stop doing it because they propose to bring out these laws. The government needs to know that the people have actually given their legitimacy to be the government. And if there's no right to protest in what they're doing, they're getting captured, and it's what's happening to them now. They're representing, they're running an agenda, not for the benefit of the people who have elected them, but for a very few who don't want to see good outcomes in this country. You've only got to see what's happened to the car manufacturing industry in this country, especially in this state. Ford, Holland, Toyota. Not 1 cent was put up by the government or one effort to keep those jobs clear. Because they're happy to let them go, because it's about attacking our conditions of work. The jobs that aren't taken away, they want you to be working for nothing. No penalty rates, they've already told you that. They don't want any roster. The jobs they don't want to sell off and give overseas, they're trying to break them down and casualise them. This is turning back the clock. This is turning back to the way it was before the 1850s, where they got the Masters and Servants Act. And don't worry, they want your children to be kneeling on their knees to beg for a friggin' job. I can tell you, our grandparents will be proud that we're here today, be proud that we're making this stand. And our grandchildren will be glad when they can work with some dignity. Then they're not having to struggle for the conditions of work that they've got to go under. We've been a great state because we've stood up, we've stuck back, we stick together, and it's not just about our conditions, we just ask for a fair go. They can stick their free trade agreements up their arse. We don't want their PPP, we don't want them to pull out their confidentiality to stop them telling to the people why they're underselling us and cutting us out. Let's march on Parliament House and tell these bastards we're not going to put up with it. But when we go back to our workplaces and we go back home and we go back to our neighbourhood, we need to have conversations with our friends, with our workmates about this isn't going to be stopped with just a few people. This has got to be done. And it's got to be done not because it's a selfish thing to do, because it's the right thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let Dennis pass this law.